there everyone, if you're new, hi, my name's Hayley, otherwise known as Bunnymoonstone, and I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel below because it really helps me out as a creator. It's free for you and it just means that you get a notification of when I upload next. My face just kind of pops up like this in your feed, so thank you so much. So in today's video I wanted to talk about tinnitus. I have had tinnitus now for 3 years and I wanted to share my story, and I want you to share yours too if you also struggle with this condition. Please leave me a comment below. Anything that helps you with your tinnitus, please let me know and we can have a little chat in the comments. So let me share with you how it began and how it's going. So I noticed that I had tinnitus in my left ear in December of 2020 when I had an ear infection. The ear infection went, but the ringing didn't go. So I've got a permanent ringing in my left ear and it's just a high-pitched sound. It's like a doo. I went to the doctor. They was like, there's no cure for tinnitus, like you've got this for life. We can suggest to you lowering your stress levels, eating a healthy diet, trying to get enough sleep. And I'm thinking, well, how can I get enough sleep when there's this constant ringing in my ear? And when I put my ear to the pillow to try and sleep, all I can hear is doo. What has been a lifesaver is this. So this is a white noise machine that I bought from Amazon. Let me turn it on for you so you can hear it. So this is the sound that I listen to every night. My tinnitus is like a high-pitched ringing, so I need a white noise that's going to mask it. White noise, masking noise is the only way that I can sleep. This is so good because it's rechargeable. It's got different sounds, different settings. You can have it on all night, you can time it. I'm somebody that needs it on constantly. It's got different sounds. It's got a vacuum cleaner. The heartbeat I'm not really a fan of. Crickets. Also, something else that I've tried, it's a sleep mask, and it's got like earplugs built into it, and you connect it with Bluetooth and you can play your own music. So this is what it looks like, and the controls there are on the front. Now I don't use this very often because I'm like a stomach sleeper, so when I'm laying on my stomach on the pillow like this, face planting, it like messes with the controls. So I wouldn't recommend this if you sleep on your stomach. Perhaps if you sleep on your side or your back, this might be better for you. But for me, I use this mostly for meditation. So fast forward 3 years later, I'm dealing with the ringing in my left ear pretty well, and then I start to notice that ringing is going into my right ear. But with my right ear, the ringing isn't constant. It kind of sounds like a broken radio signal. I was like, oh, right, okay. I'm like really like upset and gutted because I didn't want this to happen in both ears, but it has. So I went on the Tinnitus UK website to seek some help, and there was some really helpful forums where I was talking to other people about what they did, and they suggested to me, get your hearing checked. So that's what I did. At Boots they have a free hearing test, so that's what I did. I went upstairs in Victoria Centre, got my hearing checked, had to sit in this booth with these like long cables in my ears. It was deadly silent and all I could hear was this like maddening ringing. I got my hearing tested and they said your hearing is absolutely fine. So I can hear okay, it's just that I'm like tuning into other frequencies. So yeah, this is my life now, and I'm just trying to adapt to it and not get stressed, because when I'm stressed, when I'm feeling run down, my tinnitus gets so much worse. But I tell you what, it's really hard to stay relaxed when all you hear is ee. Oh, deep breaths. So what I'm doing to relax is to meditate, to go for walks, and to put my mental well-being first. That helps. So where am I at now? So I went for my hearing test in February of this year. I went to the doctor and I said, you know, Boots have done me a hearing test, is there anything that you can do for me? So I was referred to the hospital for an appointment for a full ear check, and it's October now and I'm still waiting for my appointment. So fingers crossed, we're going to see what happens and I'll keep you posted. If you also suffer from this, just know that you're not alone and it's good to talk and connect with other people. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone, bye.